Thank you for being here. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I appreciate you. All right, so back of the mat, we'll just rest in child's pose.
Sure.
Walk the hands forward. Oh, yeah. Drop the head down. Start breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. It's a great opportunity to stretch out the arms and the shoulders here. Good. And then turning the hands, the palms up, the pinkies together, and just push the hands towards the front of the mat. Open the hands wide like a book. And if you can, slide the head right down through the center of the arms and pull the elbows up, shoulders up, stretch out through the upper back. We'll hold for about 5 breaths. Two more breaths. Great. Drop the elbows down. Bring the palms right up above your head. Tap the elbows a little bit more forward towards the front of the mat. And then drop the forehead down. Wow, amazing stretch underneath the arms. Keep pushing the hips back, lengthening through the under part of your arm right into the upper back. Wonderful. Bring the hands down and come up to all fours. Excellent. In fact, let's stretch out the wrists a little bit, bringing the fingertips towards your knees. Wow, beautiful way to open up the hands. You can even lean back just a little bit and possibly, if it feels comfortable, round into the back, chin into the chest. And then drop the navel down, heart forward. Feeling that counter stretch. Couple more like that, rounding up. If it's okay on your wrist, if it's too much and you need to come off of your hands, just turn your hands the other way. Good. One more time for me, rounding into cat, and then dropping into cow. Good. Walk the knees a little closer to your hands so you can sit down, unwind the palms, shake those out. Whew. Shake out those wrists. I know, pretty intense on the hands, especially if you've been working with your hands a lot. You can just circle out the wrists. Good. If it's too much on the knees to sit on the heels, just go into cross-legged. And then interlace the fingers. Oh, actually, two exercises here. First one is with breath. Hands right into the throat. Inhale. Elbows come up. Exhale. Head comes back. Elbows pull together. And just repeat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Great. A few more like that. Inhale, elbows up, nose breath. Exhale, let it out through the mouth. Elbows come together. Nice. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Great. And now let's come off the feet. Just crisscross your legs. Ooh, yeah. In fact, a block, especially if the knees are up a little bit, and I know that we're not warm, so most likely you'll need a block. I'm going to grab a block. In fact, I have this beautiful meditation cushion that I'm going to use. So some more breath work as we sit comfortably with the torso nice and tall. Make sure your sit bones are pulled back. Your knees are somewhat low. So that already in itself is a nice stretch. You can feel it into your inner thighs. Good. This was what I had in mind. Interlacing the fingers, bringing the palms down. Nice. And then inhale, bring it all the way up. That's it. You could use your gaze, use your chin right up to the hands. Full breath. Exhale, palms come together down through the central column. And repeat. Inhale, coming up. Clearing, exhale, hands through the center. Inhale, press. Active arms. Exhale, down through the center. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. Nice intention, but still staying effortless. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Beautiful. And then just a little bit of vagus stimulation. We're stimulating our vagus nerve, that relaxation response. Just taking the palms and sort of, yeah, exactly. So you're rubbing your palms together. Closing the eyes, staying nice and tall, finding some soothing sensations. And then moving the hands to the shoulders and just draping that fingertip sensation down to the palms, just over and over again. This beautiful lymphatic stimulation. Breathing in and breathing out. Ooh, it's already starting that relaxation response. Nice. And then add it to the face. So taking the palms and lightly running them down your face. Forehead to chin. Beautiful. Good. Nice. So nice. And then take the right hand to the outside edge of the left side of the head, tilting the head to the right ear towards the shoulder. Let this opposite arm float downward, being heavy, and feel the stretch through the side of the neck. Really good. And then continue the same side. This arm stays long, the left side. Take the right hand around the back, reaching for the inside edge of the opposite arm and turn the thumb. So now same thing, just a little different, more intention. You're pulling that left arm, dropping the right ear. Same thing, more intense. You're able to actually even move your chin slightly. Still breathing in and out through the nose. Head comes up. Nice. And we'll switch sides. Left hand on the outside edge of the ear. Head, side of the head. Ear drops towards the left. Stay tall in the spinal column, letting the heart lift, the ribs come in, ear to the shoulder. Right arm. Remember how heavy it felt on the other side? Let that happen again on this side. Nowhere to go, just being here right now in this place, stretching out the shoulder, the neck. Beautiful. Head comes up. Continue that neck stretch. Left arm around the back, reaching for the inner upper arm. Turn the palm away from you on that right hand, ear to the shoulder. Nice, exploring different lines, different meridians as you stretch the side of the neck. Remember to breathe. If there's some movement, chin to the left, chin to the right. Awesome. Head comes up. Beautiful. Let it shake out a little bit. All right, one more seated here since we have that shaking. Always reminds me of eagle pose. Right arm underneath the left, grabbing the and that's a good idea. Okay, let's switch our feet. Put the other foot in front. See if that can give us some relief and some more balance. Where you're just switching the non-habitual foot now comes on the outside. Yeah, it's quite different. Right arm underneath the left. Inhale, bring that torso tall. Find that full breath. And then wow. Let it drop. Head, chin, arms. Just like an elephant's trunk rocking side to side. If it feels correct, just do it one more time. We'll do twice on each side. Inhale, full cycle of breath. Exhale, let it go. Excellent. Inhale, come up. Switch sides. We'll have the left arm underneath the right. Yeah, take your time whenever you're ready. Switching arms. Eagle arms again. I want to remind that if the hands are floating apart, option to grab the shoulders. Fingers, arms. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, come on down. Different sensations, different arm underneath. One more time, exploring that full range of motion, coming up and letting it drop down. Excellent. Come on out. Release the arms. I love it. I love seeing you both get into it. It's awesome. Just shaking it clear. And then before we do some hip work, I think it might be important just to heat up a little bit. So two choices. I think I'm going to go with my second choice, which is reverse tabletop. Reverse tabletop might be a nice way to open up the hips or get some heat through the central column. So feet hip width apart, hands fingertips towards your hips, open up the chest, reverse table. And just hold. Maybe there's even a little bounce in the elbows. Head drops back. Yeah. I'm laughing because this is the ultimate heat up. So if you look forward, inhale, exhale, pull your hips down, and maybe they come through your hands. Feel that and hover, and then go back up. We'll do that a couple times. If this feels like it's too much for you right now, don't do it. Just sit and wait. Good. Just wanted some heat through my lower belly, abs, chest. Couple more pulses. Inhale, lift. Exhale to bring it through. Last one. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Just a little bit of energizing through that central column. And then just tap your hips all the way to the front of the mat, or feet that is. Once you're at the front of the mat, tap the hip back. Good. I'm taking my beautiful bolster and just bringing it on my knees. If you have a block, you could use your block as well. Coming up and then finding that. If it feels like it's too far away, you can use double blocks or just let yourself hang. So for me, it might even be nice to have a couple. Yeah. Yes, you'll see. Also, I've explored this posture with a chair, putting just a chair over you, and then you're resting your head on the chair. So it's up to you how you want to explore this forward fold. We'll stay here for, let's say, about 8 breaths. Oh yeah, I even found resting the arms on something helps. But be creative, if you look around the house and there might be other pillows or something that can help bring your head up and rest your arms on them. Restoring your nervous system, letting your whole body be still, connecting to the long breaths, long conscious breaths. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. Soft jaw, soft face. That feels like a good amount of breath. If you're ready, gently use your inhale and then your exhale to come on out. Wow, that was very meditative. I loved it. Hopefully you felt that. Bring the blocks or the props aside and we'll roll down, taking the torso and just letting that roll down. Yeah, exactly. Make sure you're at the front of the mat so you could roll back to have your mat rolling slowly and easily. Good. Again, just a little bit more heat. See if you can hover your feet, hover your upper back. Hold. Inner lines. And let it go. Now you're reaching your arms all the way up above you. Oh yeah, reach. Toes down, fingers up. Ooh, big sigh. Oh, wow. And then hug one knee at a time into your chest, both knees, gently and slowly just rocking, gently side to side. Feeling the knees alternate, right, left. Good. Once you're finished, engage a 90-degree angle here, so your knees are right off your hips. You feel that? And then the feet not are dropping low, but they're sort of extended, again, 90 degrees off of your waist. Woo! And so as you drop into this center column, you'll feel your lower back connecting. Let your head drop and give yourself resistance, both directions. Your hands pushing into the mid-thighs and the mid-thighs pushing into your hands. And possibly you'll start feeling some sensation, some vibration. So let that happen, just this pressure. And this intense vibration that starts quivering your central column by that pressure towards you with your thighs and pushing with your hands. Couple more holds. Nice. Release and just bring the knees all the way to the chest. Wrap the arms around to grab the elbows. Hold your knees towards your forehead. Nice tight ball. Let the head drop now. Get the back of the head on the mat. Chin drops low. See if the knees can go a little tighter towards your chest. You'll feel it in your hip creases. It's a tight squeeze. One more breath. Good. Let it all go. Just straighten your legs again. Maybe one at a time. Feels safer. Wow. And then pound out the front of your hip flexors. After you're finished pounding, reach your arms straight up and just stretch. Stretch one side. Left foot, left toe. Right fingers, right toe. Opposite side. You're just stretching. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Wow. Good. Bend both knees, plant the feet on the mat, and then pound out the back. So your feet are planted. You're just slightly lifting the hips and dropping them. So interesting. It makes the torso grow longer, so I'm always moving my shoulders up a little bit as I drop my hips. Freedom. Good. All right, hamstring stretching. Interlace the fingers, take that right knee to the right shoulder, wind relieving pose first. Knee to the right shoulder, one of my favorite sequences coming up. Holding that knee and straightening the left leg. Wow. Vitality through that left straight leg. Beautiful. Soften that right knee. Interlace the fingers behind the upper or right underneath the knee at that lower hamstring. Push away from you with the right leg. Yep, and in with the hand. So you're pretty much 90 degrees, right foot over the hip. Finding that power through the hip socket, lower belly. And then pull it in for that hamstring stretch. And know that it's okay right where you are. Find out where it wants to stop and let it just stop right there. Good. And then off to the side. Have to move a little bit. But letting that right leg just drop to the side. If you need a strap, use a strap, or just use your elbow to help support it. That's kind of a nice way to connect with some support on this right inner thigh. Left hand can plant on the left hip. It may take time. Keep breathing. Plenty. Gently come up, bend the right knee, and cross it over for a twist. Might want some support, letting the knee rest on a block as the upper body turns. You can feel the difference between the two sides. It's pretty cool. Wonderful. Gently come out. Give yourself a big hug, bringing both knees up to the chest. A little bit of movement, organic movement. Maybe it goes into a happy baby as you bring your knees towards the wide and towards the earth. Closing your eyes and just sensing your breath and your hips and your rocking. Excellent. When you're ready, drop that right foot to the ground. Take the left leg straight up, your interlaced fingers, pushing. Interlace your fingers and bring that knee towards your left shoulder. Wind relieving poses first. Knee to the left shoulder. Gently, slowly straighten the bottom leg so that it extends down to the bottom of the mat. If you have a sigh, let that sigh happen. Inhale. Exhale. All right, gently soften the grip. Straighten the left leg, foot straight up to the ceiling. Interlace fingers right to the webbing. Nice leverage away from you with that straight leg and the straight arms pulling towards you as that left hip drops right down to the mat. You can sense it in the hip socket.